Hello there, happy Monday. So, my friend Aiden sent me a text message the other day, and it said, "The past is history, the future is a mystery, now is a gift. That's why they call it the present." And so, this video is going to be about entering the present moment and how I try to do that. One of the main ways is through daily meditation. So I am by no means a meditation master or anything like that, but I'm just going to share some of the ways that I like to meditate, whatever that means. There seems to be this general interpretation of what people think of as meditation, and I think there's a lot of misconceptions about what it is and how to do it. And so I'm just going to share some of my views on meditation, how I like to do it, and some little interesting things about it. So a lot of people think of meditation as like people in caves sitting for thousands of years or for months without eating, without just in pure silence. And there are monks who do that, but you can also meditate for 5 minutes a day in your bedroom and have wonderful results. And another social concept that I often think of is you need to be like chanting, or you need to have some crazy religious mindset. But really, meditation is just a way of relaxing and a way of entering that present moment, the gift of the present. And so some basic things about meditation. I like to sit with my hips raised up off the ground. So I'm sitting here on two different pillows so that my hips are raised up and so that my back can easily be straight. You want to have the spine straight, and so that energy can flow up your spine, and so you can also stay awake. Although falling asleep after meditating is very nice, and I'm actually going to show how I often like to first do sitting and then laying down meditation. And so I like to sit with two pillows under my butt, so my bum is raised, and then my back can be straight. And then there's all different ways to place your hands. I like to kind of just place my right hand on top of my left and then have my thumbs touching usually. But the hand positions are called mudras, and there's lots of different ways to do that. I recommend with all meditation using the 3 E's: explore, experiment, experience. So the key, I think, is just to find out what works for you and see what you like to do. Because meditation, that's another thing. People think like, oh, you have to be so serious to meditate. Like, meditation is fun, it's relaxing, it's not some like super serious like hum num shivaya, it's just like you just sit here and you realize that you can have peace and happiness really easily. So once again, the basic things: hand position, spine up, butt up. I like to sit with my knees kind of grounded into the ground so that I have like a tripod essentially of my base of my spine and then my 2 knees. So I have a little blanket under my knees so that they can be like touching something hard underneath. And I'm sitting here in half lotus position, but I mean, you could pretty much have your legs any way that's comfortable. The key is to be like grounded, feel like you're have like a strong base so that you can really relax. And if any position is too uncomfortable, I recommend just finding a more comfortable position or slowly easing into it, because if you're not comfortable, then you won't be able to relax. So comfortability, in my opinion, is a very key element of meditation. So once you finally have your body in the right position, I like to just close my eyes and just be still and be silent and just enter that present moment, because the past is history and the future is a mystery, and now is a gift. And really, I feel that meditation is just one type of meditation is just feeling our bodies. You know, our bodies are made of 50 trillion cells, not 50 million, not 50 billion, but 50 trillion cells. And all these cells are doing all this crazy stuff 24/7 to create this huge community that we call us or me, but really I'm just this community of cells. And so I'm just, in meditation, one thing you can kind of dwell on is just how incredible it is that your body is just doing all these billions of processes per second to keep you alive. And you can just kind of focus on the breath, breathing deeply into your lower stomach, in and out, and just acknowledging how amazing it is that we even exist. You know, it's insane that all these cells are working together and we just are constantly alive. It's really amazing. And that's another thing, is that we constantly are focused on outward, how we can have satisfaction and happiness with going outward. And it's like we have this carrot on a stick that's hanging in front of us, and we're constantly like, oh, I'm gonna get that carrot, that's gonna make me happy, that's gonna get me success, you know. And so we're constantly looking outward to have happiness, but meditation is saying, oh, I have a carrot in my pocket, I'm just going to eat that carrot, instead of trying to catch that ever elusive carrot, you know? So meditation is the carrot in your pocket that you can just eat whenever you want, and it's very satisfying, it's extremely relaxing, and you can just sit and just dwell on how lucky you are to be alive. And I'm gonna post some links to some videos where Eckhart Tolle is speaking, just reading his books. But I first got into meditation through reading The Power of Now, and I probably never would have got into meditation, but I had this chronic pain problem. And when I read this book, I realized how to get rid of that chronic pain, and it was through meditation and just entering the present moment and feeling my body. And so I highly, highly recommend this book and any of Eckhart Tolle's books. And I'll post some links to his talks. And if for some reason you don't like Eckhart Tolle, or you want something even more simple or just different, I also recommend this one, which is called Wherever You Go, There You Are. So it's called Mindfulness Meditation in Everyday Life by John Kabat-Zinn. And this is a very amazing book. It's actually not in here because it's lent out, but I still have the cover to it. And wherever you go, there you are. It's like we're constantly trying to get to the future or to constantly think about the past, but really our bodies are always in the present moment. So there we are in the present moment, and we're missing out on that carrot that's already in our pocket, but we're trying to get that other carrot that's flying in front of us that we can never actually reach because it's on a stick. So anyway, meditation is awesome, and it's some meditation teacher apparently said the number one thing that meditation students do wrong is not meditating incorrectly, but not meditating. So in my opinion, the key is to actually just sit and be present for some period of time every day. And it doesn't really matter how we do it, but we just have to try and do it for some time every day, and then we'll slowly see the results and just the peace that arises. And I feel it's kind of like a paradox in that it's a lot of people say it's hard to make time for meditation or yoga or whatever, but when we do these things, it like opens up so much more time in our day, and we're actually present so we can actually accomplish things better. And it makes life more rich, and we can see all this, we can experience so much more subtlety in our experiences. So it's like, if you don't meditate, then you won't have time to meditate. If you do meditate, then you will have time for everything else. If that makes sense. It's a paradox. But once again, I recommend the 3 E's of just exploring, experimenting, and experiencing new things. And I often like to wear a hat so that I can put my hat over my eyes when I sit, because just being in pitch black darkness is really comforting and just sends the message to our body that we can relax. And I mean, I often like to drink tea before meditation or anything so that I'm not falling asleep, but you don't have to do that. And I actually don't drink caffeinated tea, so, well, sometimes I do, but anywho. And I often like to combine sitting meditation and then laying meditation. So it's nice if you have a yoga mat, you can just raise up off of your pillow and just lay in the position called Shavasana, which is just completely laying flat and relaxing every single muscle in your body. And I like to put my hat over my eyes and just kind of enter my inner body. And this laying in Shavasana and just listening to some sort of audio tape like Eckhart Tolle or relaxing music, I feel is so amazing and so easy and so beneficial. So this is how it goes. Just lay back and breathe in and out into your lower belly and just relax. And it feels so good. And in my opinion, it can enrich every single aspect of life just through meditating a small period of time each day. So it's really easy, it's really amazing, and the main thing that stops me from meditating is just my mind, and the mind is really just like one tool in this big tool shed, and the mind has kind of taken over, but your body will, the rest of your body will realize the benefits of meditation. Even if your thoughts are racing, you know, the rest of the body's saying, alright, this is awesome, let's keep doing this. So that's why meditation is awesome, and have a wonderful day. Peace.